congratulations on 3 points over the weekend. Tampa coming into town, a team that carries a lot in terms of attacking power. How well do you guys think you performed in terms of more than maybe just the 1-0?
I thought we were very, very pleased with our performance. I think when you look at the overall game, I thought we had some good chances to maybe score. Apart from our goals, so no, we were pleased with that. But look, we've moved on from that now, and we're all dialed into the next opponent, which is Cincinnati at Cincy on Saturday.
Talk about how much of a momentum swing it's been able for you guys to collect a maximum amount of points through 2 games and then heading into a rivalry game like this Cincinnati match.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just total focus on Cincinnati. I think we need to make sure we're prepped and ready for that. And obviously, they've had a great start themselves. So that'll be a very exciting game. We love playing Cincinnati. I'm sure they enjoy the games as well. I think it's great to have that regional rivalry. So it's a game we're certainly looking forward to, and I'm sure Cincy are too as well.
I would imagine that for you guys, this is not a game where you have to get your guys up for it. Like they'll be down in all week.
Yeah, I mean, I think in any derby game, I think for sure everyone is really excited. I think you look at I would say the rivalry that's developed in a really short space of time. It's really exciting to see how it's developed. I think they're great games. Both sets of supporters really enjoyed the games, and we're certainly looking forward to it on Saturday.
What do you liked what you've seen from your club so far this season? Because it is still so early, and there's so much more development to go.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think there's been passages of play that we've been pleased with. There's been other passages that we think we need to be sharper with. I think the movement and the understanding seems to be, I would say, being enhanced. I think it's great to see the attitude of the players and how coachable they are. I think that's probably the biggest thing. The guys are just fantastic guys to work with, and I feel privileged and very grateful to work with such great young men.
You're such a stickler for details, every minute detail. How are they coming along in that department? Are they developing like you like?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's trying to figure out their learning styles and try to make sure that you position things that allow them to pick it up quick. And I think that's probably the biggest thing we've tried to really focus on, is individually try and present things in a way that the guy will take it on board. But I think their attitude since we've come back in pre-season has been phenomenal. They've worked really, really hard, and they've been very intentional about trying to pick up on some of the things that we've spoken about.
You obviously have your style, but do you have to mold how you guys play around personnel as well, or do you try to get them just to play your style?
I think for us it's trying to create an understanding of playing where the space is. That's the biggest thing, and I think that's where Daniel Bird does a phenomenal job. Daniel's got a different personality to me, and we're a great team, and Tabani as well. So I think when you look at the coaching staff, obviously people get to hear me because I come out and I speak every week, but Daniel Bird and Tabani Sutu do a phenomenal job, and they do a great job in picking up the things that I miss, and also making sure that the players have a better understanding of what we're trying to do, because they've got different personalities that match mine. So we make a good, I'd say, good team. There's a nice balance there.
River City Derby. Just talk about, this is the first road contest for you guys. What does it mean to be leaving Slugger Field in this comfortable atmosphere that you've experienced for the first 2 matches?
Yeah, no, again, we're excited. I mean, we're hopeful we'll bring, quite a few supporters with us up there as well. So I think the games and the rivalry with Cincinnati is something that we really enjoy, they really enjoy. I think it's something that, from the league standpoint, that's something they wanted to create, that regional rivalry. And for me, this is probably the biggest regional rivalry in the USL. I think there's a real intense, I would say, atmosphere at the games, whether it's here or whether it's there, and there's a willingness to win from them and from us, and that's what it's what you want. Everyone wants to win, so we're looking forward to the game. We've got a huge amount of respect for Alan and all the players up at Cincinnati, so we're excited and we're looking forward to seeing him the weekend.
Now we talk about conditions. Saturday is looking like 35, potentially snow and or rain. How much do you anticipate conditions affecting you guys for a third, maybe 4th straight?
I mean, look, at this stage, I mean, it'll probably be 60 degrees and the sun will be shining. The way it's gone. I mean, we've tried to plan for different things. I mean, who knows what it'll be by the time Saturday comes around. And if it's 30 degrees and it's snowing, then I'll just have to have a coat on. That's it.
Cincinnati has earned scarily similar results as you guys opening their season. Tight defensively, not conceding a lot of goals, and then obviously the 1-0 in front of 17,500 in Indianapolis over the weekend. How much have you seen of your opposition this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we've watched. I mean, by the time the game comes around, I'll be able to tell you everything about them. But now at the moment, we've seen a little bit, not enough. But obviously, they've had a great couple of results, some big performances. And they'll have ambitions as well. They're a strong team, strong club. As I say, a lot of healthy respect between both clubs, and it's a game we're certainly looking forward to, because, like always, any of the big cities back in England, there's great regional rivalries, and they're intense games. So we're excited, and we're looking forward to the opportunity of playing our rival at the weekend.
Now, with no fresh injury concerns, what's the focus in training this week for the guys?
The biggest thing for us on a Monday is always recovery. The ones who haven't started, then is trying to make sure that we get some fitness into them, and then we'll start to drop in pieces of information, so that even starting tomorrow, we'll start to drop little pieces in, and then we'll get toward the end of the week. It'll be we hope at the end of the week there'll be a good understanding of what we want to do and what we believe they will try to do.
Good.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.